What's up guys, AussiePlays here. Welcome back to another video. So today we are up against the rank 359 overall league, and I'm going up against an 84 overall defense. So let's check out his squad. We can see that on offense he's got mostly elite, nearly all elite. He only has one gold offensive card, and on defense all of his players are going to be elite. So from the looks of it, he's got pretty high overall players, but most of them are not tier 4 or fully trained. So I'm going to be heading in using the vertical scheme, and my coach is going to be Vrabel, and he's at level 9. So it looks like we have a +3 overall with our power advantage. So it looks like we'll be a 83 overall offense going up against this 84 overall defense. So I'm going to let this kickoff bounce. It doesn't go out of the end zone, so I'm just going to run it out. Start at my own 25-yard line. Going to start with halfback base. So this is a nickel formation, most likely man coverage. Looks like zone coverage, and I'm able to pick up about 8 yards, 7 yards. Brings up 2nd and 3, going with 0-1 trap. This is an inside run against a 4-3 defense. Also, we are able to get some blocking, and we managed to fall forward for the first down. So going with halfback zone, this is a really good run play out of Vrabel's coach playbook. This is a dime formation defense, so that leaves the middle of the field pretty wide open for run plays. His D-line got a pretty quick block shed, and we only managed to pick up 5 yards. Going with another run play here against his 4-3 defense. So we get some pretty good blocking, and I try to bounce this one to the outside, but unfortunately there was a defender waiting there, so 3rd and 5 going with X post. So it looks like this is a dime formation defense. So my read is probably going to be the tight end, but it looks like he's going to be covered, and I'm going to try and scramble, and also going to pick up about 2 yards. So it's 4th down and 3. I'm going with mesh switch. This is out of the shotgun formation. Looks like I'm against a 4-3 defense. So I'm just looking to hit one of the drag routes. It looks like my wide receiver is open, and he manages to pick up the first down before getting tackled. So going to start with my run plays again, halfback base. This is a quarters coverage. So like it's man coverage, and I'm just going to try and run this one up the middle, and we pick up about 5 yards. 2nd and 5, I'm going with zone weak, another great run play out of Vrabel's playbook. This is against a 4-3 defense. Looks like we're able to pick up the first down. Going with halfback zone, this looks like a dime formation defense, so it's going to be a pretty good run up the middle if my O-line can hold his D-line for a little bit, which they do, and we are able to pick up another first down. So I'm going with 0-1 trap here, so this is against his dime formation, which is pretty weak against the run. Just like that, we are able to pick up 9 yards, brings up 2nd and 1. So I'm going with another inside run play, halfback dive out of the goal line formation. So this is his 4-3 defense. We are able to pick up the first down, and now we are around his 11-yard line. Going with halfback plunge here against his dime formation. This is going to be a really good play, running straight up the middle. We dive, 2nd and inches. So going with another goal line play here, going to go with fullback dive. So this looks like it is a goal line defense with 5 down linemen, and I'm just going to run this one through the gap with my fullback. For 2 points, I'm going with halfback base, so this looks like it is going to be a goal line formation, and we are able to run this one in. So that's 8 points in drive number 1. I'll see you guys in drive number 2. Alright, Drive number 2 is underway, and I was unable to get my kick returner out of the way, and looks like we have to return this, and we're going to get it up to the 30-yard line. Going to start off with halfback base. Looks like my opponent is in his dime formation again. Looks like it's going to be a pretty easy run. I'm going to try and follow my blocker, and looks like Kamara breaks a tackle, and I'm going to weave around. He breaks another one, and finally gets tackled after a pretty big gain. Let's go have zone weak over here. This is against his dime formation, so I'm trying to run this one between my offensive guard and tackle, which we're able to do, and wow, I think that D lineman just teleported for that tackle. Going off halfback plunge, this is against Saw 3 bluff. I know that play because of the 2 safeties rolling down, so we'll pick up a few yards, 3rd and 6. Go with mesh switch here. This is against a dime formation, so once again I'm going to be looking at one of the drag routes. Drag route's open, but we only pick up 5 yards, so it's 4th and 1. I'm going with a goal line halfback dive, and my opponent is in a dime formation again, which is really bad at stopping inside runs. That was an easy 4th down conversion, straight up the middle. So I am going with halfback zone against a quarters coverage, trying to run this one up the middle if I can. And looks like we are able to pick up the 1st down. Going with zone weak. No, we're going with halfback base here. This is against a dime formation. And looks like we are able to get a few yards, but the blocking wasn't that great. Going with 0-1 trap against a nickel formation. So I might bounce this one to the outside, but it depends on the blocks. And unfortunately, my offensive guard just completely whiffed on his lead block, and it is 3rd and 7. I'm going with X post against dime formation, so most likely my tight end will be covered, and it is. So I try to force the ball to him, and somehow I got it complete. I was really lucky on X post as that defender was right there to intercept the ball, but he didn't react fast enough. So I'm going with zone weak here, and unfortunately our lead blocker went somewhere else, and we only pick up a few yards. So we are around the 5-yard line, going with halfback sting against a dime formation defense. This is a great run play. Go take this one straight up the middle. Unfortunately, we get spun around. We only pick up about 2 or 3 yards. Going fullback dive here, so around 2.5 yards out, and we're able to squeeze through our offensive lineman and get the touchdown. So 2-point conversion, go with wide receiver drag, and looks like this is punt block, and we are able to get the 2-point conversion to a wide open receiver. So that was 8 points in drive number 2. I'll see you guys in drive number 3. Kickoff is going to land close to my end zone, so I'm going to let it bounce for a touchback. Going to start off drive number 3 with halfback base. It's been pretty successful against his dime formation defense. Looks like we got bounces onto the outside. Unfortunately, we get clipped and we only pick up 2 yards. Going with halfback plunge here against a dime formation again. Going to run this one straight up the middle, wide open hole, and we pick up the 1st down. So going with zone weak. This is against a dime formation, and the middle linebacker dropped pretty far deep. Unfortunately, my O-line couldn't hold their blocks, so I got tackled. 2nd and 9, quarters coverage. This is pretty easy to run against. Just follow your blocks. Pick up 6 yards. 3rd and 3. I'm going with another run play here. I don't want to pass and risk a 4th down. So I'm getting the 1st down with goal line halfback dive. Moving on to halfback zone against quarters coverage. Going to run this one straight up the middle, and I'm able to pick up the first down by falling forward. Going to recycle my plays now, recycling zone weak. Going to take this one to the outside as that was where my blocks were, and we are able to pick up the first down. So in drive number 3, we're able to hit some quarters and dime formation defenses that gave up a lot of rushing yards. So right here, halfback base for 7 yards. I'm able to go with halfback plunge here. It looks like this is a goal line defense. I'm able to fall forward for the first down. Going with 0-1 trap. This is against his dime formation defense. Hopefully my O-lineman blocks. It looks like his defender missed his tackle, and we are able to pick up 6 yards. So 2nd and 4, going with halfback sting against a goal line formation defense. Just run this one straight up the middle, and we are able to squeeze forward and get the touchdown. For the 2-point conversion, I'm going with wide receiver drag. So this looks like it's regular goal line formation defense, and we are able to get the 2 points to our wide receiver. So that's 8 points in drive number 3 and 24 points overall in this LvL. My opponent had a lot of quarters and dime formation defenses in his defensive strategy. Having a lot isn't a good idea, especially since the game is still really run heavy in LvL. And let's check out how my defense did. So we got a pick against this first person. We are with cover 4 zone drop with our middle linebacker, and against this 82 overall offense, we are able to get a stop on 4th down. 4th and 12, he went with a run play. I don't know what he's doing. That's an easy stop there. And he took the 3rd drive against me, and looks like we got him in another 4th down situation, 4th and 4, where he decided to run the ball, but we got the stop there. So we got a perfect 24 and a perfect shutout in LvL today. So let's see the end results. Looks like the end result of this LvL was really close. We won with 9 points to spare, but if you take a closer look, their team had only 1 network timeout while our team had 3. So that was 3 potential drives dropped from our league, which is always unfortunate as EA servers aren't the best and their connection is always faulty. Well, that does it for today's video. If you enjoyed this content, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.